Good evening and welcome to Panther Stadium for some Thursday night soccer between Noster and Clinton. I'm Michael Coron. I'm alongside Xander Rao, and Bryant Lanier is on the camera for us tonight.
Hello, Mr. Coron, as we are again back at Panther Stadium. As of last Friday, the football team went against Higginsville with a tough loss, but we are here for a great soccer matchup against Clinton.
Before we get started, we'd like to thank our sponsors and just give them a shout out here tonight. Mama Pings, right here in Noster, Rockin' Sports Entertainment, and Sonic of Noster. And those looking to sponsor the 2022-23 yearbook can contact Mr. Brizendine at the Noster High School, and we'll be able to announce you at these games as well. We are underway, and Noster playing in the sun as we switch sides. A little bit of advantage there for the Cardinals with the sun in the face of the Noster Panthers. Cardinals in control right now on the far side. That is number 13, Noah Adams, with the ball at his feet. Nice try for a stick there by number 5, Christian Narson, a defender. Now cut back there by number 8, Xavier Ray for the Cardinals. Ball's going to go out of bounds and be a goal kick for Noster. And it looks like Eric Bennett-Wade will take some kicking responsibilities for the Panthers back there. Eric coming out of that midfield position to play that ball forward.
And what we've seen from our first live with these guys, he's got a boot on his leg. Well, a big cannon on his leg.
Tristan Abster up there giving chase into number 10, the traditional top player for the Panthers with the ball at his feet. Pass over from number 5, Christian Narson. Narson coming forward as Eric Bennett-Wade played back. Number 15 now, David Carr. Controlled at the fullback spot. Now drop back, and number 8 for the Cardinals, Xavier Ray, controls it. On the far side, the Cardinals flirting with that sideline, but playing it up. Now Noster decides to kick it out of bounds and go ahead and get things set up. Our other Talavera over on the other side has been injured, so he's doing some ball boy responsibilities over there, showing his footwork on the side as well. He looks pretty good over there. I think I'd get him out there on the field. Hopefully he'll get back to playing as quickly as we can possibly see him out there on the pitch.
Yeah, and also what we've seen throughout these few broadcasts as the tennis girls, what they did about a few weeks ago, we broadcasted them against Carrollton, and I kept checking on them as we went through, and they shut out Lamont in the first half.
That was Keaton Townsend. Took the direct hit, tried to put it on goal, just out of the reach of Caleb Jones, and the set piece does not go for the Cardinals. Noster then controls and gets the goal kick. And exactly what I said I would have done. That came off of the boot of number 9, Wallace Gregory. He was probably about 30 yards out as he rocketed that, maybe 25, but just the sun in the eyes. You can see Jones over there covering his eyes right now, trying to see. And Cardinals just putting it on goal just to see if they could squeeze something through, and ends up working out for them here early in the first half.
You said this a little bit earlier. The sun is going to be a factor in this game, as you said. Jones covering his eyes to try and see the way through.
Too high for Carlos Betancourt from Bennett-Wade. Throw in now for the Clinton Cardinals. That's Xavier Ray tossing it in. And Betancourt now giving chase up top. Nice first touch there by Derek McCormick of the Cardinals. Good defense there by number 13, Noah Adams, to play it forward. But the Cardinals get it back, and they're trying to control it just a little bit again. Sometimes you got to go backwards to go forward, and the Cardinals try that, but they give it immediately up. Now back to number 10, Javier Talavera. Beautiful shot there by number 7, Carlos Betancourt.
Great score there by Betancourt as he elusivated.
Goal! Carlos Betancourt. Betancourt evens it up there. Had to get a little bit of shout out to him over the loudspeaker. Missed the first goal for the Cardinals. Have to get them on the next one.
Elusive shot there by Carlos Betancourt as Javier Talavera shot through 2 defenders to get it to Betancourt, and he just squeaks by their goalie of Clinton.
Good patience by Betancourt on the goal. You know, he just waited. Gardner never came off of his line, and so he kind of waited for Gardner to squeeze forward off his line, and then just ended up sending a pass right beside him. A little bit of danger here as Eric Bennett Wade wisely kicks it over the sideline for the Panthers. And then the throw-in from the far side looks like it's going to come from Bryant Vermeer. And it is definitely not a corner kick. Vermeer trying to squeeze out a little extra, and now they're going to switch it up, and Keaton Townsend's going to go throw it in over there for the Cardinals on the far side. Wise decision there by Eric Bennett Wade just to get things reset. Was a dangerous situation. A lot of spin on that. Great job there by Caleb Jones to come off of his line. Good defense there by Noster. And not enough time for the Cardinals. Noster will get a throw in. Looks like Eric Bennett Wade to throw it in for the Panthers. Down deep in his end of the field. Looking for Betancourt. Betancourt heads it forward. Controlled by number 9, Wallace Gregory. And Gregory has that goal for the Cardinals. Sun has kind of gone down behind the clouds, so that's a good sign for Caleb Jones and the Panthers, who've evened this thing up here in the first half. Throw-in's going to come from number 2, Derek McCormick, and the Cardinals.
Great start here as we're 7 minutes past. Great defense, great offense from both teams.
Yeah, you like to see a scoring game. I mean, when these games end nil-nil, it's a tough game for some, and you know, that don't like to watch the beautiful game and all the footwork. And there's a big pass forward. Betancourt giving chase. He actually outruns and now trying to control. He's got an inside touch now. He's got number 10, Talavera, over there on the far side. Now Talavera trying to get back to Betancourt, but pushed forward by the Cardinals. Ball's going to run out of bounds on the Cardinals. Panthers throw in from the sideline. Looks like Chance Howard from here. Talavera on the control for the Panthers. Betancourt tries to head it forward, and that's going to be an easy play for Tyler Gardner. And a quick throw out from him for the Cardinals.
Has a B2, flies over the field.
Chance Howard on a little defense there. Nice pass through for the Cardinals. Now a little bit of trouble for Jones. And once again, a smart play there by number 11, Eric Bennett Wade, the captain for the Panthers. It does give a set piece for the Cardinals over on the far side. And it looks like over there, number 12, Brant Bremer is going to take some of the responsibilities. And it looks like we're going to have a little outswinger come from Bremer on the far side there.
Overkicked.
Yeah, overkicked the set play, and now Betancourt controls for the Panthers. Should go back to Noster, and it does. Throw-in's going to come from number 13, Trishan Absher. Absher gets it in quickly for the Panthers, but controlled back by the Cardinals.
What I've seen from this Panther offense is that when they are ready to score, they play fast.
Derek McCormick there for the Cardinals. We've seen his first touch early and showing some footwork there as well. Just looks like a solid midfielder for the Cardinals. Midfielder striker for the Cardinals. Substitution coming in for Noster will be number 21, Ethan Gatos.
With no refs are gonna call it off.
Betancourt's gonna have to stay out there, and good thing he does. He heads it forward and giving chase there for the Panthers. Number 5, Christian and Arson. And Arson's been in on a lot of plays there in the middle of the pitch already for this match. There's a good defensive play there by number 13, Tristan Absher. Absher trying to get his foot on it and control it for the Panthers, but it goes right back to the Cardinals. And Bennett Wade trying to get it away from Derek McCormick and not let him get that head of steam ahead of him. There comes the substitution, and actually coming out will be number 5, Christian and Arson. I'm going to get a little breather there from the middle of that field. Chance Howard plays it out for the Panthers. Another set play for the Cardinals, this time a throw-in from the near side. Number 17, Townsend, looks like he is almost a designated throw-in person for the Cardinals. That was a great throw-in. Beautiful save there by Caleb Jones. And an amazing head there. That was number 9 again, Wallace Gregory. Gregory trying to go for his second one here in the first half. Put a great head on it, but Jones with an amazing save. Now Betancourt with a little bit of room in front of him. Tries to get it up to Talavera. Eric Bennett Wade, little extracurriculars there, but got away with it. Now Wade looking for a run himself. He's got some speed in front of him. But the Cardinals going to kick it out. Wisely was number 14, Evan Mantonia.
What I've seen throughout this season is, of course, Javier Talavera. He's in my gym class during school session throughout the day. He is maybe the fastest player on this team. And Bennett Wade also has a lot of speed in him as well.
Well, Talavera's got some weight to carry as he puts on that traditional number 10 jersey. And number 7 for Betancourt. He's going for the Ronaldo look himself. Townsend over on the far side for the Cardinals to throw in. Townsend playing both sides of the pitch. And throwing in from all spots on the pitch. Chance Howard now for the Panthers. And that booted off of the Cardinals. Now Howard to throw in for the far side for Noster.
Good man-to-man defense from this Clinton team, as they are not letting anything get by them.
There's that combination of Talavera and Betancourt. Betancourt trying to send it through. Now playing back, very wisely playing it back, but Betancourt kind of loses it. Now Talavera with some eyes in the back of his head. Nobody yelled that he had the pressure coming from behind, but he was able to recognize it and see it. Talavera now on a closeout as well for the Panthers. That's number 19, Hunter Willings, with the ball at his feet for Clinton. Clinton looked like they were going to swing. Now they're going to send one through for McCormick. And off his line is Jones. Wisely off his line is Jones. Nice first touch there by Talavera. Talavera now scans. Burns his defender as he goes by him. And now Betancourt trying to get it through for Talavera. And Talavera is not able to get it just because the defense is able to put a boot on it beforehand. But what a great look there by Betancourt on the give and go for him and Talavera.
I was talking to Javier Talavera earlier this afternoon, and he says he's getting pretty close on the high school record of most goals in a season.
Big boot out for the Cardinals as Talavera was right there with a lot of opening over on that far side. Might have been able to step through that one, send it through to himself, and then chase it down, but Cardinals kick it out of bounds very wisely to set up their defense. Now Chance Howard to throw it in over on the far side for the Panthers. Up and over the head. Probably going to be, was not a high kick call. It was out of bounds. The ball must have bounced and thrown over the head. Now Lucas Martin over there, and he's going to kick it up the field to try to get things reset as well. They say it's off the Cardinals. And off the Cardinals again. Throwing in over there is number 5, Christian Anarson. Anarson coming back onto the pitch. And there's Betancourt with Anarson. Yeah, that ball went right out of bounds, and Anarson to throw it in again for Noster. And I bet Javier and Betancourt were hoping that the other Talavera, Giovanni, would have been out there as well. Giovanni over on the far side, down right now for Noster, but also a great player. Now Javier using his body. Great job by him to be able to control and use his body to keep that ball away from the defense and keep the ball for the Panthers. Number 15, David Carr, and they are going to get a call going against Noster. And as Carr put 2 hands on number 2, McCormick, he's going to get called for that one. Kicked out of bounds, and now Noster will throw it in. Eric Bennett Wade to throw in for the Panthers.
Also out today is Abel Cortez Soto, as he just came back from the COVID list, I'm pretty sure.
Big loss for the Panthers there. Isabel, as you know, if you listen to our football broadcast, we know that he's got quite a few scores for the Panthers as well.
And he's also our kicker usually, but Trey Payne's been doing that throughout these few weeks.
Lucas Martin trying to boom it forward for the Panthers. And really nobody forward as our defense tries to play it forward. Just trying to get some relief back there as it was a little packed up there for the defense.
The closest person to that ball was Javier Talavera, and he was about 5 yards away from it.
There's a great through ball right there from Betancourt. Now Talavera and Betancourt coming on the trail. Talavera trying to actually play it off of the Cardinals to get that set piece. And the Cardinals are going to wisely knock it out of bounds. Now Betancourt to try to get it in quickly. Howard now trying to play it back into the mixer. McCormick tries to flick it forward for himself. And Eric Bennett Wade going to send it
Souvenir for the fans.
up into the stands to be able to get that one out of play to reset it.
And that was a booming kick by Bennett Wade as well.
Throwing coming from Townsend. Looking for McCormick, but Bennett Wade is right there with a nice chest to control. Good first touch by him. Over on the far side, number 4, Josh Purdy plays it forward up to Javier. Javier now plays it back. And there's Purdy again. Purdy knocks it out, trying to set up the defense. Smart play. You know, sometimes it's just good to get things reset and make sure that everybody's knowing their mark. It's a good stick right there. Javier, nice footwork there by Betancourt. Betancourt now trying to put on a show. He gives it up smartly to Javier. Javier on the rebound, but it's a set piece for Noster. It'll be a corner kick coming from the far side. Great footwork there by Carlos Betancourt. Betancourt able to get it back to Javier Talavera. Talavera on the rebound, unable to put it in. Frustrated with himself, but still a great attempt there by Noster. Noster packed at about the 18, trying to get things in. In-swinger now coming from Eric Bennett Wade on the far side. Wade with a great ball right on the 6. Beautiful corner from Wade, uncontrolled by the goalkeeper, but goal kick for the Cardinals. What a great set piece there by Eric Bennett Wade. He put that ball exactly where you needed it.
You said this a little earlier. Javier Talavera, he knew he had that score open, but he just hit this side of the post and puts his hand on his head in disbelief that he missed that.
Well, they say the post is the keeper's best friend, and it definitely was right there. He ended up getting the rebound, but actually kicked it right into Tyler Gardner, the keeper for the Cardinals. Now Lucas Martin trying to play it forward. And number 8, Giovanni Camacho playing it forward for the Panthers. Substitution coming in for the Panthers
Ethan
is Gatos again.
Number 2?
It looks like number 8, Camacho, is going to come off for Noster. Sun's back out from behind those clouds. Not a good thing for Caleb Jones. The positive thing is Noster has decided to keep the ball on this side of the pitch for a little bit. Betancourt now looking up the floor, up the field. He does have Javier over on the far side. Now Javier and Betancourt looking for a little 1-2. Looks like we're going to get a little offsides call on the far side on Betancourt. And he and Javier exchange high fives as they go by each other. It was a nice try on the play for the Panthers. Just a little bit too quick by Betancourt. Jones coming way out, about 20 yards off of his line. The goal scorer over there, number 9, Wallace Gregory for the Cardinals. McCormick. Now Betancourt. Back to the Cardinals. That's McCartney. McCartney plays it forward to Townsend. Townsend now drops it back to Walrath. Gatos now trying to get it back for the Panthers, and he does. He's got a set piece throw-in over on the far side. Throws it into Howard. Back to Gatos. Gatos unable to control on the first touch, so it's going to go back to the Cardinals. Timeout on the field for a substitution for the Cardinals.
I believe number 14, Evan Mantonia, is going to come sit down, and as well as number 3, Adam Walworth, as number 22, Caden McCartney, I believe, comes in for him.
There's Javier over there on the far side. Nice footwork from him. Quick feet. But right now, number 8, Xavier Ray, just with good patience. Now McCormick with the ball at his feet. Plays it forward for the Cardinals. I think I would have probably 1 or 2 touched that one to try to get it on goal. Nice defense there by the Panthers. The ball's going to go out of bounds back to the Cardinals, and McCormick's going to throw it in here on the near side. You can see Jones shielding his eyes. That's why even on that one pass through from McCormick, I think I would have tried to 1 touch it, put it on goal. McCormick's probably got the boot to be able to do it from there. Now Townsend. Townsend does try to put it on goal. Jones able to corral it in as it comes from the far side. Anything from the near side in is going to be the biggest trouble for Jones. Javier flips it forward. Or actually, that's Carlos flipping it forward to Javier. Javier now giving chase over on the far side. He's going to let it go out of bounds and throw it in for the Panthers. Betancourt calling for it. Substitution going to come in back for the Panthers is Camacho.
For the Gatos.
Gatos coming back out for the Panthers. Baker and Moses have already doubled the wins, over doubled the wins from last year. Some great move-ins come in with the Talavera brothers.
With Gio Talavera, just a freshman, and his brother Javi, he's a senior this year. I think it's just a perfect time for them to play.
Betancourt, though, just a junior as well, so good to see some good talent that will be coming back for the Panthers. And Cortez Soto, just a sophomore for the Panthers. So Noster, though, losing some big talent, losing the goalkeeper there and Caleb Jones, losing the captain and Eric Bennett Way, and then Javier Talavera as well.
Wallace Gregory was kind of slow to get up there, but he's back up and playing.
There's the goal scorer trying to put another one on as he recognizes the fact that sun is still a little bit of an issue. Now McCormick with the ball at his feet for the Cardinals. McCormick looking for an angle, puts it on goal, but Jones able to corral it in for Noster, fall on it, and now he's going to be able to kick it forward for the Panthers.
To the ball, there you go.
Betancourt with his head on it.
Good job.
Ball's going to be headed out by the Cardinals, and Betancourt is going to throw it in. Gatos comes back in for the Panthers, and this time for an arson.
Now number 3 comes in, Eli Brandenburg.
Betancourt playing with it on that sideline, finds Javier. Back to Howard.
Smart play there by number 19, Hunter Willings, to kick it out.
Betancourt now the ball at his feet. Puts it on goal. Second goal for Carlos Betancourt. Does it himself this time. Goal! Carlos Betancourt.
Great start here for Betancourt as he's already got 2 on the day. as Noster takes the lead 2-1 over Clinton. And I was talking again with Javier earlier today, and he knows Clinton is a tough team to beat, but now they're on spot and very cooperative throughout these first 28 minutes.
You know, Noster with just 3 shots on goal. 2 of them coming from Betancourt that have gone in, and the other one coming from Javier Talavera. And honestly, Talavera actually took 2, so I guess 4 shots on goal. One of them ringing off that side, and then the other one going right back, the rebound going right back to the keeper. Shots on goal, though, for the Cardinals, they actually have more. And Jones has done a good job. I think Jones already has 3 or 4 saves in this match already. Missed that first one due to that sun being in his eyes. You can actually see him covering up his eyes right now to try to find and see the ball. And McCormick going to take the set piece for the Cardinals. I would watch the backside over there. Looking for a header from Townsend. And he tries to put it on goal. Jones punches it forward. I think he could have caught it, but maybe he thought that he couldn't see it well enough to go ahead and control it. Smartly, Noster kicks it out of bounds over on the far side to get reset. And they're going to have a better opportunity to reset with some substitutions coming in. 3 from the Cardinals and 2 from the Panthers.
And Larson coming in for number 21. Gatos, I think, again. Yeah, Ethan Gatos again.
Gatos showing his role there and doing what he needs to do while he's out there to help his team. On the far side, that's David Carr for the Panthers. Now Betancourt with the ball at his feet. He's got Javier over on the far side. Javier now trying to give chase just to too much on that one as the ball goes out of bounds for the Panthers. Throwing for the Cardinals on the far side. Now headed forward for the Panthers. Nice job by Camacho. Camacho was looking for an arson down that sideline. And Arson was not looking for the pass and then tried to give chase, but now goal kick for the Cardinals.
I don't think Arson was looking for a pass there, but Camacho saw him open, but little miscommunication there between Arson and Camacho.
Big boot by the Cardinals. Now Lucas Martin trying to play it forward. Townsend, though, with the ball at his feet. Now McCormick. What a great pass there from Townsend to McCormick. Dangerous player here for the Cardinals. Eric Bennett Wade right in front of him. And McCormick plays it back. Townsend puts it forward. Now Noster in some danger land. Here's the goal scorer for the Cardinals. Not the person you want the ball at his feet. Now Noster trying to clear it out, but controlled by the Cardinals and brought back in.
Stick with it. You got it. Stick with it.
It's good.
Boy, Camacho took one right to the face over there on the other side.
That goes all the way to our sign over there.
Sure, Camacho was glad that one wasn't going into the goal, but maybe not glad that he took it off the chin. He's going to get a little break here as Gatos is going to go back on the pitch for the Panthers. And Baker's going to check him out.
Good job, Eddie.
Rocked him right underneath the chin, right in the neck and upper chest. Bennett Wade controlled there by McCormick of the Cardinals, but immediately stopped.
Whoa. He's pushing a little, ref.
There's an arson. Now we get a call. And now Noster going to get a kick here. Eric Bennett Wade to kick. He's got Javier in the middle and Carlos over here on his near sideline.
And I believe that's Gatos over on the floor.
Nice. Get to the ball. Get to the ball.
Up over the top of Betancourt, just out of his reach, and the ball's going to go all the way out the end line. Be a goal kick for the Cardinals.
Just over 7 minutes to go. 2-1. Now Noster leads, but Cardinals with the ball.
Nice, nice.
Should have went off the Cardinals. They say it does, and Noster with a throw in. Set to throw in will be David Carr. Now it switches up to Eric Bennett Wade. Wade going to throw in. Got multiple targets. Sees Javier there. Javier can seal, but he goes with Betancourt. Now McCormick controls for the Cardinals. Trying to go up the line.
Kicks it at his own coach, and the coach just says, I'm going to catch this, and he does.
There's an Arson now with the ball at his feet. And back out to McCormick for the Cardinals. McCormick sends it all the way through. Smart cross by him. Townsend trying to control. Now Noster back in it, though, on the far side. Can't see the player that is over there on the far side. Chance Howard blocking one for the Panthers. Gatos giving chase. Eric Bennett Wade trying to get it out of trouble there for the Panthers. Right there to control, though, is number 3, Adam Walrath, for the Cardinals. I'm not sure who that is over on the far side. Great defensive play, though. It may have, that's Talavera that came all the way back to help out defensively to get that one out of there. Jones punches it out. There'll be a throw in on the far side for the Panthers. Jones with another save and another shot on goal by the Cardinals. Big boot by Jones goes up to Betancourt. Betancourt trying to control it with that first touch. Now plays it back. And an Arson out of the middle. Narson and Carr side by side. And Narson going to keep the ball at his feet. Gatos was trying to make a run through the middle. Now McCormick. Nice footwork by McCormick as he gets past one defender. Now working through two. But Lucas Martin there to keep it up for now Noster. Now Carr trying to punch it forward. But down at the feet of Ray. Ray on the far side gets it to Bremer. And there's the goal scorer, number 9, Gregory. Gregory sending it back to send it forward. Gregory and now McCormick. Nice pass up through.
Great block there by Lucas Martin as well. He is a tall subject to try and kick through with his long arm span and at 6'2" as well.
Townsend now with a big throw here. We know that he can make it all the way to the center of the field. And that one's no different. Who put that in? tried to get you muted there before, and Mr. Lang had already warned us, but that's how we're going to end things right here in the first half. We're all knotted up 2-2 in a great matchup between the Noster Panthers and the Clinton Cardinals.
Great defense there at the end there by the Clinton Cardinals as 47 seconds to go, and the Panthers were down there in the end zone for Clinton, but just couldn't get the job done for the Panthers.
They're giving the thumbs up.
Welcome to Youth Night here tonight. We're going to take the soccer players. We'll start off with our 6U team, coached by Chris Dennis. We have Carter, Andrew, Iva, Marley, O'Shea, and Liam. Now for our first and second grade 8U girls team, coached by Stacy Castleman and Candy Howard. We have Adeline, Claire, Elizabeth, Ella, Leah, Madison, Madeline, and Molly. For the 8U boys, coached by Christina Cooney, we have Donovan, Emmett, Everett, Jamel, James, Justin, Levi, Maddox, Porter, and Zachary. Our third and fourth grade 10U girls team, coached by Christopher Batista and Molly Smith. We have Adeline, Aaliyah, Ariana, Brayley, Caitlin, Kendra, Lily, Rael, Riley, and Shay. Our 10U boys is coached by Nicole Schwirmer. We have Brantley, Carson, Hayden, Jesse, Kale, Caleb, Logan, Max, Michael, Thaddeus, and the birthday boy, Mason. Now for our 5th and 6th grade 13-year-old girls, we have Adelaide, Kalia, Cheryl, Kelsey, Lisa, Lena, Lillian, Lila, Malia, Molly, Cheyenne, Summer, Trinity, and Zoe. For the 13U boys, coached by Mark Grossman, we have AJ, Braylon, Brent, Corbin, DeMarcus, Jasek, Logan, Max, and Riley. For our other team, coached by Tommy Wright, Rachel Beth, and Kirby Cunningham, we have Ashton, Chase, David, Garrett, Ian, Caden, Colby, Colton, Luke, and Noah. Let's give another round of applause for our youth soccer teams here tonight.
Getting set here for the second half. Once again, we'd like to thank our yearbook sponsors, Mama Peens, Rockin' Sports Entertainment, and Sonic of Noster. Reach out to Coach Brizendine if you'd like to be able to be a yearbook sponsor, and he will get you set up with that. We'd love to be able to announce your names throughout all of our broadcasts as well. Getting set here for the second half. The Cardinals to start things out. All knotted up here, Xander, as we had a great first half. We had 4 goals scored in that first half and pretty even showing from both teams. That first goal on Jones probably more from the sun than anything.
Yeah.
The second goal was just a beautiful throw-in from Townsend, and then a great header by Walrath to be able to put that one on goal for the Cardinals. And then both goals coming from Betancourt for the Panthers there in the first half. Betancourt looking for one more, going for the hat trick here in the second half, and hopefully he's able to complete that early here in the second.
I said this a little bit earlier, but again, Javier is trying to get that high school record from Millsby, who has 19 goals. He's currently at 16 goals.
Milby was a great player here. First years that we had soccer. And speaking of Talavera, here he is with the ball at his feet, trying to rocket one forward. Good boot on there for number 13, Adams, for the Cardinals to be able to keep that one from going in. That was a rocket coming off of Javier's foot and just knocked all the way out of bounds by the Cardinals. Carr now to a Narson. Camacho giving chase over on the far side. A little bit of a trouble now, but Eric Bennett Wade right there for the Panthers.
Great speed there by number 5, Abram Griffey of the Cardinals.
And here's Townsend again over there on that far side. Anytime that they're down here, he's going to be throwing that ball. He just can literally launch that thing. And another header, this time coming from the first goal scorer, Gregory. Gregory putting that one on goal. And what a block there by Jones. What a weapon the Cardinals have in Townsend to be able to throw that ball from that far side that far and give them the opportunity to put a head on it and put it on goal. And they've done it multiple times here tonight. One of them successful there by Walrath. Now Javi over here on the near side. He's got Betancourt in front of him. And kicked out of bounds by the Cardinals.
Smart there by Betancourt to just let it roll out.
Now Carr to throw it in.
Time there by Javi to tie his shoe. Now he's ready to go.
And Narson though. Cardinals kicking out one side, now going to the other to throw in Camacho over on the far side.
I'm pretty sure that's Owen Beatty over on the far side for our ball boy for the second half.
Absher knocks it out for the Panthers. There's Camacho right there to give chase. And dribbles it out of bounds. That's McCormick. Probably a very rare mistake by him. As we've seen, just some great first touch from him. And really him taking care of those angles over there on that far side. Does a nice job for the Cardinals. Clinton's got some weapons out there and they use them very effectively. Now Javi here giving chase. Comes over here to number 12, Bremer. Bremer also a nice weapon for the Cardinals as he's been able to make some great passes and put it right on the 6. Call's going to go against Noster. Big boot, but controlled by the Panthers. And Betancourt right there. Now Narson plays it off his chest. Got some room in front. Tries to pass it forward to Betancourt. Right there, number 4, Bloom for the Cardinals. Betancourt with the ball at his feet, though. Big cross. Headed out by the Cardinals. Right there was Javi on the opposite side as Betancourt was trying to make that big cross across the pitch. Javi was over there all by himself. Chance Howard heads it forward. And there is Absher. And Narson, big boot, out of bounds. Throwing going to come to the Cardinals and Townsend. Huge throw by Townsend. Leads Griffey. Griffey now on the attack. Caleb Jones off of his line. But Eric Bennett Wade was the one that disrupted it to give Jones a chance. Now a huge boot up. And a good pass up to Javi. Javi with some space in front of him. And there's a Narson. And now Townsend for the Cardinals. Howard gives chase. Knocked out of bounds wisely.
By number 4.
Purdy was right there, and that's a good play. Great throw in. And a takedown, and that is inside the 18. That's in the box. Let's see what we get the call here.
Number 5, Abram Griffey.
That's going to be a big penalty on Noster.
You can stop the clock, dude.
To throw in here, number 12, Brant Bremer. Bremer's the one over here on the near side that is a great passer to be able to put the ball at the 6 for the Cardinals. Now Lucas Martin.
Took that.
Javi over on the far side now with room to go. Lots of bumps from behind. Javi trying to get something going here for the Panthers. Puts a shot on goal, but controlled there by Tyler Gardner.
Another rocket kick there by Javier Talavera, but just a little short, but for Gardner to go and get.
McCormick now in a battle over there on the far side. Camacho. Gregory now for the Cardinals. Bennett Wade. Passes up. Nice job, Carlos Betancourt. Got a little room. So he tries to play it back. Now he gives it up to Javi. Great pass. Javi over on the 5 side. Plays it back just wide of the post. Over on the near side for the Panthers. Beautiful cross there by Betancourt. Javi tries to play it back to himself and then just plays it wide of the post. Goal kick coming for the Cardinals. Would have been the equalizer here as the Cardinals lead this one 3-2.
I believe a little bit earlier when Carrollton was over on the west side of the field. Number 2, Derek McCormick, was a little slow to get up.
Yeah, McCormick, that forward kind of slash midfield for the Clinton Cardinals.
I'm looking over at our sideline, and I see a number 6 in uniform.
He has taken off the warm-ups, so we may get a look at Giovanni Talavera coming in for the Panthers. And here he comes.
And he's in for a sub-in.
Townsend with a nice layoff there for Bremer. Chance Howard out of the middle for the Panthers.
Great defense there by Chance Howard.
And there's Gregory. Gregory flicking it forward. Lucas Martin trying to chase it down. Eric Bennett Wade now controls with his chest. Booms it out the sideline to set up the defense. Substitutions coming in is Giovanni Talavera. Talavera
Gatos.
comes in for Gatos. And Talavera looking to come in and make his presence known early here for Noster with them down a goal with under 28 here in the game.
I think I may have just figured out why Gio came in. And Arson over on our sidelines having a little bit of a limp with his left leg, I believe.
Just a great throw here by Townsend. Townsend got 2 throw-ins, 2 opportunities, both of them going halfway through the pitch. Now another one, and he's able to place it up at the 6 again from about the 15-yard line. What a great weapon to have. And here's Gio's first touch over to Javi. Javi now to Betancourt. Gio looking for it. Gio onside. Head official says he was onside, but the throw in as the ball goes just a little bit long. And now the throw in for the Cardinals over on the far side.
It looks like Gio Talavera is doing without a little bit of speed here. Maybe an upper leg injury that we saw earlier in this game.
Now Noster now to throw it in from the far side. Looks like Bennett Wade to throw in for the Panthers. Looks for Gio. Now Townsend out of the middle for the Cardinals. Martin. Howard. Up to Bredenberg. Wisely booted out by Purdy for us to be able to set things up. But with a weapon like Townsend, may not be that wise. Townsend's able to throw it to about the 6 from this distance.
He gets it to the 4 this time from the 15.
Throw in for the Cardinals on the far side. This time Townsend gets a break as McCormick quickly gets it in for the Cardinals. Giving chase here are the Cardinals, able to control, good control. Now Gio with the ball at his feet.
Great speed there by number 19, Hunter Willings of the Clinton Cardinals.
And a rocket off of the post for the Cardinals. That was by number 3, Adam Walrath again. Walrath just rang the bell on that post. Jones did everything that he could to be able to try to put a hand on it. Once again, that post, the keeper's best friend, and there it was for Jones and the Panthers. Martin. And letting it right out of bounds. Number 13, Adams. Substitution coming for the Cardinals is Gregory in for Townsend. Bennett Wade now with good patience and good ball control. But right there's Gregory. And a takedown. He's going to give the ball back to the Cardinals. Cardinals trying to set it quick and get it back into the mixer. And right there is Eli Bredenberg to be able to slow things down. Gio now.
Sorry there, I was looking at our live stream to see what happened there. But
Betancourt trying to play it forward for Javi. Javi giving chase over on the far side. Just getting to it before him is Tyler Gardner.
Again, great speed there by Talavera. Javi Talavera. But Gardner just a little quicker off his feet to go and get that.
Camacho over on the far side for the Panthers going against Gregory. Gregory slips on top of the ball. Now McCormick with it as his feet. Knocked out and McCormick looking for it. Howard over there on the far side taking the ball away from McCormick. Now Gregory with it at his feet. Good combination over there for the Cardinals. Beautiful pass. Jones unable to get there.
Scary play there by Jones as he just tips it up in the air, but just gets away from the net.
What a great pass over there by McCormick and the Cardinals. Jones barely able to get his hands on there. And right there for the Cardinals was number 5, Griffey. Jones lucky to get a touch on that. Griffey now going to get a rest over here on the sideline. But Griffey was right there to put a head on the play, head on the ball if needed. But Jones able to get that touch to keep that from happening.
And Harson comes in for Brandenburg.
And Bramer on the set piece. We're going to have an outswinger coming from our near side.
Wow.
Right at the 6, and Jones is able to control it for the Panthers. Nobody there for the Cardinals.
Great jumping catch there by Jones as well.
Now Javi with it at his feet. Brother to his right, and Betancourt making a run on the far side is unable to get over the top. Good flick there by the Cardinals. That flick forward was by number 19, Willings. Willings with a quick header forward. Now Gio passes it up to Betancourt, maybe just out of reach, and it was, and wisely kicked out of bounds there by Adams.
As I'm looking through their Clinton Cardinals list here, they got a lot of seniors on their team. In Gardner, McCormick, Walrath, Bloom, Griffey, Gregory Dunn, Bramer Adams, and Townsend, all seniors on this Cardinal team.
Yeah, a lot of experience out there, and it actually is showing in this match here between the Panthers, as many of those names have been big contenders and big contributors for the Cardinals here in this match. 20 minutes and a big boot there. Goes right to midfield, but headed down by Eric Bennett Wade. Now Camacho looking for it to go forward, and Hobby plays it. Now Gio with it at his feet. Gio turned and knocked it off the back of Carlos. And Arson right there trying to punch it forward. Hobby with a little delayed action coming on there. Gets him to kick it out of bounds. Now Chance Howard with the throw in.
I said earlier, of all the seniors the Cardinals have, they have 10 seniors, and the Panthers only have 3 in Jones, Bennett Wade, and Javi Talavera.
Big players, though, for Noster as well, as you call out those names. But
Slow to get up there again is Narson.
Clinton with some big names as they come through there. Narson kind of holding that right quad a little bit as he tries to run it off, and I think he's going to be able to run that one out. Boot comes again to Eric Bennett Wade with the head on. And Camacho there to control it. Now Gio. Gio with the ball at his feet. Passes up to Betancourt. Great first touch by Betancourt. Got Gio over here on the side. Then unable to control it there. Howard comes back up for the Panthers. Big run. Here's McCormick. McCormick is a name we've called quite often. Jones, though, on the save. McCormick with a first touch. Shot on goal. Does not go in for the Cardinals. A big save there by Jones. Caleb Jones has been tested quite often here tonight. A lot of space here in front for the Cardinals. And he plays it up to Bramer. Now Townsend. Back to Bramer. Bramer with a nice spin. Lucas Martin there trying to get it forward. Extending the arms was the Cardinals. The play's going to go against them.
Yep.
Now Noster going to get
Push it.
a kick here.
Just 17 and a half minutes to go here. Very close game in the second half. 3-2 Clinton, though.
Now Bennett Wade feeling that pressure just a little bit as he's trying to get the ball as fast as he can. Throw in for the Panthers. Chance Howard to throw it in. Now an Arson. Townsend kicks it out.
Look back. Look back.
Now an Arson again. Gio heads it forward. Hobby right there to play for the Panthers. Big collision there, but the Cardinals able to play it forward. Gio now. Hobby with it at his feet. Danger here for the Cardinals. Hobby just pushed it forward a little too much, and the Cardinals able to kick it out. But a set play here over on the near side. Narson to throw it in for the Panthers. Now Hobby trying to use his body and kick it off of the Cardinals. And they say that Hobby kicked it out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick there for the Cardinals. That dead ball is going to bring in 2 players for the Cardinals.
I said this a little bit earlier again. When the Panthers soccer offense is on edge of scoring, they will play fast, and it is very hard to defend.
McCormick with a nice play off of his chest. Plays it back to give some room. That space is able to get it up to Gregory. Gregory now with a great through ball for the Cardinals. Just an unlucky touch there by number 5, Griffey. Griffey's a name that we called earlier on that cross that could have had a head on it. And there, just a great through ball by Gregory. And he's unable to control it for the Cardinals. He definitely wishes he had that one back.
Strong kick there by Bennett Wade.
Camacho in the battle there in the middle. Now Martin. Eric Bennett Wade with McCormick in front of him. Gregory trying to play it forward. It's going to go off the Panthers, and here's Townsend on the throw for the Cardinals.
What I've seen with soccer as well, that wherever you think the ball is going to head, it's going to head about 5 yards farther.
Well, when Townsend's throwing it in, that's probably true. Set piece here for the Cardinals. Dangerous as Bramer's over on the far side. Tries to get it into Townsend. Townsend tries to play the volley. Boots it out of bounds and over the goal. Going to be a goal kick for the Panthers, and Bennett Wade's going to kick over there.
Over in that tiny little dirt patch over there.
But I tell you what, Bramer with another great cross for the Cardinals. Townsend right there just could not get on the ball, through the ball, was actually underneath it and popped it up over the goal. Always dangerous, seems these Clinton Cardinals on these set pieces, whether it be a throw-in with Townsend throwing it in with that big throw, or you've got Bramer on those crosses to be able to put it right on the money for somebody to get it there. Goal kick for the Panthers as Townsend was unable to chase down the ball that he tried to play through.
Townsend kicked that ball through, and he turned on the Jets as he hit the 20 with Lucas Martin there to try and get the ball he kicked away.
Great use of his body there by Carlos Betancourt. Now the ball continues at his feet. Set piece here coming for Noster. Gio trying to play it forward quickly. Now Bennett Wade with the big left foot. Big boot controlled there by the Cardinals. Headed forward by Townsend. Camacho trying to pull it forward for Noster. Gregory. Martin over there on the far side. Going to go off of Martin. Gregory's going to win that battle over there. Gregory going to get a break here for the Cardinals. Has a little bit of a limp as he's coming off. Looks like he's trying to run it off, but running just a little bit with a limp. A little bit awkward as he comes over to the side. Can he get checked out over here or just take a little bit of a breather? Camacho now. Howard and Absher over there on the far side defensively for the Panthers. There's Carlos. Up to Javi. Javi now looking for an Arson just behind him. But right there's Camacho. Played out of bounds by the Cardinals. Throwing over there on the far side. Looks like Howard to throw it in for the Panthers. Gio trying to call for it in the middle of the pitch. Gio with the ball at his feet, looking for Betancourt. Now trying to get Chase. Plays it forward. Betancourt right there. Great first touch by actually Javi. Good pass there into the mixer. Betancourt tries to turn. It was brother and brother trying to play it forward there. Now Betancourt with it back at his feet. He's got Gio to play it back to. Gio now with brother Javi in front of him. Right there's an arson. Played out of bounds there by the Cardinals. A lot of pressure here by the Panthers. Camacho over on the far side throwing it in for Noster. Looking for Betancourt. Bennett Wade trying to get it back into the mixer with his head. Camacho. Gio. Betancourt up to Javi. Javi with the ball right behind him. Trying to use his body to shield. Great call. Set piece for Noster.
Cardinals with the push off, I believe.
Noster going to be 18 yards out on this set piece. What a great opportunity for the Panthers here. Gio to take the kick. Betancourt and Javi over on the far side. Three-man wall for the Cardinals. Gardner now trying to line him up. Gio lifts it over the top. Just a little bit too much on there for the Panthers. What a great opportunity. Subbing back in will be Gregory, the goal scorer for the Cardinals. Still looks like he has just a little bit of a limp, but trying to play through it and trying to fight through it is Gregory. Nice header to put it back in. Javi giving chase. Coming quickly off his line, though, is Gardner. Gardner with a great defensive play for the Cardinals.
I saw
now Betancourt.
A little bump there by number 17, Townsend. That's probably going to be called on Noster.
Leave that arm down. You can pretty much do whatever you want with that shoulder. You just can't reach it out. Townsend, big player, big senior for the Cardinals. I guarantee he knows how to use that big frame to be able to get himself into position. McCormick over there on the far side gives it up to, looks like Eric Bennett Wade to throw it in. Now Camacho. Back to Jones, all the way back to Jones. Bennett Wade making sure that he was able to control it. Good first touch there by Cardinals, number 12, Bramer. Now Bramer with the ball back over here on the near side. Got an opportunity, trying to go to the far post, just wide of the post on the far side. Actually had two Cardinals over there as well. McCormick was right there for the Cardinals. I think McCormick thought that it was going to go ahead and go in, so he delayed to be able to put a boot on it. Nice shot there by Bramer. Now Gio with Javi behind. Hits the trail of Javi. Javi now looking forward. And Arson. Camacho. Cardinals misplay over on the far side is going to go back to the Panthers.
Again, a very close game here with just over 7 minutes to go. 2-3 Clinton in the second half. And his time is ticking down.
McCormick to throw in for the Cardinals. You're going to see the Cardinals delay just a little bit more on all of these plays. McCormick wisely holding the ball for a little bit of time. Another goal scorer. McCormick with patience over on the far side, wanting Noster to kick it out. Does quickly get it back in though. Here's Bramer. Bramer goes to Gregory. Gregory with some space. Wide of the post as he shoots it at about 20 yards out. Set piece coming for the Cardinals. Always dangerous. Here's Bramer. It's going to be that outswinger, but he can still put that pretty much on the 6.
Number 19, Willings, was excited to see that one get close, but I believe he wanted that one to go in pretty bad.
Off the head of the Cardinals, they say, and now Noster to throw it in over on the far side. There's Townsend, McCormick. McCormick back to Townsend. Townsend unable to control.
Third B2.
Going to go out to the Panthers on the far side. Now in Narson. Camacho trying to play it through. Townsend. Gio there with the ball at his feet. Plays it forward to Betancourt. Gio now trying to find an Arson. Does. And Arson's got Javi. Javi on the run. He's got open space in front of him. He can cut it back if he wants to. He does. He tries to put it on his left. Javi now trying to find space, trying to find room. Got two chasing. Now back to his right. Puts one up.
So close.
High and wide of the post. Just sends it over the top. Javi from one side of the pitch to the other did not want to take it with his left. He wanted to get it on his right boot.
Fourth B2 of the night.
Clinton plays it long. Eric Bennett Wade controls it, tries to put it back up for the Panthers. Clinton right there. Gregory got a runner in front. Smartly kicks it out of bounds. Giving chase to that one was Hunter Willings. Willings was right there for Purdy, and Purdy takes it out of bounds. With Townsend, though, coming forward, this is still a very dangerous set piece for the Cardinals. They don't wait, though. Try to get it into Townsend. And they end up kicking it out of bounds back to the Cardinals. Now to throw in will be Noah Adams. Adams also looking up for Willings. Off the Cardinals, now an Arson looking to throw it in. Quick throw up to Javi. Over the top of him, Javi now trying to push it forward. Going to come off of him hard and go out of bounds. Throw in looks like it's going to come from number 3, Adam Walworth. He's a goal scorer for the Cardinals as well. Gregory hits hard, but throw in to Noster first. Eric Bennett Wade trying to throw over the top. Javi with a touch on it. Nobody there for the Panthers. Javi put that one right in the middle. Nobody making the run through the middle, though, for Noster. Quick throw, we're at 2:30 left. Actually, it called the penalty, so the kick from the side. Gio trying to control for the Panthers. We go off his head and out of bounds.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Cardinals going to take as much time as they can get away with over here on this side to throw it in. From the track, throwing it in was Townsend that time. He still could probably throw it in halfway across the pitch. Nice footwork there from McCormick and the Cardinals. Now Howard, good defense there. set piece here, Gregory to take it for the Cardinals. Up over the top. What a shot there by Gregory. Nice goal on the set piece by Wallace Gregory. 1:22 left here in the match. That puts the Cardinals up 4-2. Man, that was a great goal. That was a great shot by Gregory.
That's his second of the night, I believe.
Pretty much an insurance goal there by the Cardinals. That may have sealed it. We do have about a minute and a half left in this one. And Arson trying to get it forward. Now Noster going to have a little bit of urgency to score on this one. There's a Narson looking for Betancourt. Betancourt off of his chest. And now a set piece coming from about the 19 to 20 yards out for Noster. Looks like Bennett Wade with the left foot's going to come in to try to take this one.
50 seconds to go.
Under a minute here left in this one. Noster down 2 goals. 3-man wall for the Cardinals.
Betancourt has enough, or not Betancourt. Bennett Wade has enough of a leg to try.
Bennett Wade with a great shot on goal. Gio was right there. Beautiful save there by Tyler Gardner. A little bit of danger as he knocks it down, but he's able to grab it right back up.
Ooh.
And
Right
off
to the
of
face.
Gio.
Gio Talavera.
And the Cardinals going to take as much time as they can. Very wise play. Great match here by the Cardinals and the Panthers. What a great game here by both of these teams. Very well played. Excellent match to watch and a lot of fun. I'm going to let Xander go ahead and close this out as I wish both teams a great safe ride home.
Another great game here at Panther Stadium with a 4-2 finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for
with
coming
Clinton
out.
coming out
What a
on
great
top
match here tonight by
with that
the Clinton
insurance
Cardinals
run
and the
by
non-Noster
Gregory,
Panthers.
and
We wish the Cardinals a safe ride home
also in
and great
action
sportsmanship out there,
tonight
guys.
was
Congratulations.
the cross country team, and the results here of last week on Thursday was Pink Night at Noster High School as Holden and Noster raised money for the Johnson County Cancer Foundation. The teams battled to the end, Holden winning 3-2 in a 17-15 third set. The soccer team fell on the road 4-2 against Warrensburg, and softball lost also to 3-1. Friday, Higginsville came to town last week and played spoiler for the football team on senior night. Over the weekend, the volleyball team partook in the Sherwood Black and White Invitational. The team took third. On Monday, the Noster volleyball team traveled to Carrollton on Monday night and took care of business 3-0.
And business was good.
On Tuesday, the boys soccer team traveled to KC Lutheran and took a close loss to the Knights 2-1 on Tuesday. The Lady Panthers softball team fell short to the Pleasant Hill Chicks 5-0 in the first round of districts.
Also in action today, the cross-country team was at Warrensburg and volleyball was on the road at Lexington. We wish both of them the best of luck and hope that they run well and play well. Once again, a great matchup here tonight. Xander, it was great calling with you. This was a great, fun game to watch and just a beautiful night here out at on the Noster pitch as well. Couldn't ask for better weather for these guys, and they put on a great show here. Hopefully everybody that tuned in was able to enjoy this, and you guys will play it back. Come back and listen to us on Monday night for senior night for these guys. It truly will be exciting. And then Tuesday night, we've got senior night for the volleyball team. Xander may be taking over on that one, so come back and listen to that one. We appreciate the business department and all they do to be able to broadcast this, and our sponsors, Mama Pings, Rockin' Sports, and Sonic of Noster.
Excited to do those broadcasts for next week.